Hola.
Hola.
Bienvenidos a Lightspeed Spanish.
Bienvenidos.
Today we are doing an update of a podcast, a videocast.
Vale.
And today we're going to talk about how you buy goods in Spanish.
Okay.
Buying goods, not bads. Goods. Así que hablamos de todo en la segunda parte. So this is an early intermediate level podcast. We're going to do this in English with Spanish examples. And we're going to talk about how you go about buying things in Spain.
Okay.
Yeah. So there are just two verbs that you need to use that you can use in any situation where you want people to give you stuff. And that is poner and dar. Let's have a look and see how we use them. Poner. So poner is to put. What you can do in Spain is you can say, me pone.
Me pone... Are we in a shop?
Yeah.
Me pone 1 kilo de manzanas, por favor.
So what you're actually saying when you say me pone, it's important to know that you're actually using usted, right? Because if it was tú, you would say me pones. Me pone 1 kilo de, what was it?
1 kilo de manzanas.
Manzanas.
If you know the person, you can just say me pones.
Yeah.
With an S.
Absolutely. So it's your choice.
Eso es.
But you put me first. To me, can you put?
Eso es.
In what situations can you use me pone, Cynthia?
In different situations, for talking about groceries.
Not that one.
Talking about groceries, well, any place in which you go with an imaginary bag and you ask for them to put stuff in your bag.
Yeah. Also, it's exactly the same expression you can use in a bar as well.
As well, yes, of course. Mm-hmm.
Me pone una cerveza. Yeah, and I suppose it's the act of putting beer into a glass, yeah? Okay. Then we've got dar, to give, yeah? And so dar is to give, and you use it exactly the same as poner. You say, me da, which is?
Can you give me?
Can you give me? It's a question, by the way. Every time that you do this, you say me pone, question. Me da, a question. And obviously, if you were using tú, you would say me das. Okay? But if you want to use usted, me da. And in what situations would you use me da?
For example, I could be walking down the road or down the street and say, me da la hora, por favor. If we ever do that anymore, because now everybody has...
Everyone has a mobile.
A mobile and whatever.
Yeah. And in a shop, how would you use that?
So, for example, you can say, me da, por favor, un paquete de chicles. Obviously, something you can't reach yourself or is behind the person. Or like a kiosk, for example.
Sure. Typically now we buy everything. We just get it ourselves. You're in a supermarket or a store. But when you're at the cash point, well, not the cash point, the payment place, what's it called again? Checkout, that's it. Forgot what it was called. You might use me da when you say, me da 3 bolsas, porfa. Can you give me 3 bags when you need them to give you some bags, when you're packing your stuff. So me da is just can you give me. It's used in every situation where you want to say, can you give me?
Eso es.
So imagine now that you're in a mercado, or mercadillo, yeah?
A mercadillo, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And you're at the fruit store,
Okay.
and you want to say to the person, how much are the oranges? What do you say?
¿Cuánto cuestan las naranjas? O ¿a cuánto están las naranjas?
There you are. So, ¿cuánto cuestan? Obviously, cuestan because you're talking about plural oranges. And ¿a cuánto están?
O ¿a cuánto está el kilo de...?
Yeah. So, ¿a cuánto está is what's the price? At how much are they today? Yeah.
Eso es.
Because it fluctuates depending
Exactly.
on who you are. Whether they like the look of your face or not. And then they give you them, right? You get your stuff and you want to say to them, well, how much is that?
¿Cuánto es?
¿Cuánto es? Okay. ¿Cuánto es? Nice and simple, eh? ¿Cuánto es?
Or you can say ¿cuánto cuesta?
¿Cuánto
Well,
cuesta?
how much is that? ¿Cuánto cuesta esto? ¿Cuánto cuesta? That's how much does this cost? See, how much is it is ¿cuánto es?
¿Cuánto es? And how much is everything? How much is all?
¿Cuánto cuesta todo? ¿Cuánto es todo?
¿Cuánto es todo? ¿Cuánto cuesta todo? ¿Cuánto es todo? Yeah. You can also say ¿cuánto le debo?
¿Cuánto le debo?
Yeah. Deber is to owe. Yeah. And to must sometimes as well.
Sí.
But this is not how much must I you. Sounds fab, doesn't it? How much must I you? No, how much do I owe you? ¿Cuánto le to you? That's usted.
Usted.
Obviously, if you're informal, it's ¿cuánto te debo? Tú. Or ¿cuánto le debo? And debo is I owe. Yeah. So
Yeah,
how
debo
much?
doesn't change because I-O doesn't change. It's the you. Are you using you, tú, you, usted? So debo is always debo because I-O. Le debo, usted. Te debo, tú.
Exactly. Okay. And sometimes you're buying stuff and then you want to say that's all. That's the lot. Yeah? How do you say that?
Eso es todo.
Eso es todo. Eso, that, is all. That is all. Exactly a literal translation. That's one of the best literal translations you can get. Eso es todo.
Yeah. Muy bien.
Now,
No, they don't happen very often.
they don't happen very often, but when they do, hay que aprovechar. Now, before we do anything else, we're going to have a little conversation, but I want to mention eggs. Okay, eggs are important. Eggs are important only because they've got a double meaning here in Spain and in other countries as well that speak Spanish. And so, when you want to buy eggs, okay, if I were to say to you, ¿tiene huevos?
I mean, you can't say that, but it can sound funny.
So it means ¿tienes huevos means do you think you're hard enough?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think you're hard enough?
Even worse if they don't have any, and he has to say no tengo huevos.
No tengo huevos. I'm not hard enough. And then, of course, I was told in Mexico that they said, don't say tienes huevos. That's what I said in the canteen. Tienes huevos. And he went, don't say that. The guy was ready to go outside and have a fight with me. He said, you got to say hay huevos.
Oh, well, that doesn't, that
Here
doesn't
in Spain?
work in Spain.
Hay huevos is like, is there anyone who thinks that they're up to this? Anyone thinks they're hard enough to do this? Yeah.
Yeah, we do say, for example, you know when you daring somebody to do something and we say, no hay huevos.
No hay
Like,
huevos.
you won't dare to do that.
Yeah. Nobody's
You won't
brave
have the,
enough.
You won't have the to do that.
So what do? Well, what you do is you say, me da una docena de huevos, por favor. Nice and safe there, yeah? Okay, so now we'll do a little pretendy conversation. Cynthia is
What am
working. You're working in the el mercadillo and you're selling
What am I selling?
fruit.
Fruit.
Yeah.
Okay. All sorts of
Yeah,
fruit.
and you've got to talk
And veg.
with a acento
No, I'm not going to talk with an
gitano.
accent. No, I'm not going to do that. If you ask for peaches,
Come and get your fruit. It's lovely. Okay. Hola, buenos días.
Buenos días.
¿Tienen manzanas?
Sí, claro. ¿Qué tipo de manzana quiere? ¿Quiere manzana verde, manzana golden, manzana roja?
Quería manzanas de golden, sí.
No me quedan.
Oh.
No me quedan.
Ah.
Lo siento. Pero me quedan manzanas rojas y son muy buenas. Han salido muy buenas.
Ah, vale. ¿A cuánto están?
A 1,27. That's really, is that cheap or expensive now? I don't know because I
Very
always...
cheap. Keep on going. I'm happy. Una ganga. Sí, sí, pues
I put the
dame.
price up. No, venga, 1,50 el kilo.
Vale, entonces me da... Me pone 3 kilos, porfa.
Por supuesto. Aquí tiene. ¿Algo más?
También quería unos melocotones.
Unos melocotones. Perfecto. ¿Y cuántos melocotones quiere usted?
Bueno, ¿cómo de grandes son?
Bastante grandes, mire.
Wow, vale.
¿Quiere probar? ¿Quiere probar?
Sí, un poco.
Tome.
Mucha. Qué rico, ¿eh?
Muy
Qué
claro,
rico.
Riquísimos aquí en este puesto,
Vale,
por favor.
pues me da 4 de esos.
4.
Sí.
Sí, porque son
grandes, ¿verdad?
Tome.
Sí.
Lo voy a pesar. Vale, esto es 1,3 kilos.
Ok,
¿Sí?
muy bien, muy bien. ¿Y cuánto cuesta?
Pues el kilo vale... ¿Cuánto cuestan los melocotones, Gordon?
Yo qué sé,
Es que
4
no-
euros.
¿Cuatro euros?
me-
3,40 €.
Vale, ¿cuánto es todo?
Ni puñetera idea, no sé cuánto era todo.
Invéntalo, invéntalo.
¿Cuánto era lo de antes?
No importa, invéntalo.
Vale, en total 3,90 €. No me
Joder,
acuerdo
qué barato, con
no me
3
acuerdo
euros.
de lo que ha costado todo.
Vale, perfecto. Oh, por cierto, hay huevos. A ver, ¿quedan huevos?
Sí, me quedan 4 docenas de huevos.
Pues me da 2 docenas, porfa.
¿Quiere huevos morenos o blancos?
Los blancos, porfa.
Blancos. ¿Cuánto me ha dicho, perdón?
2 docenas.
2
porfa.
docenas.
¿A cuánto están?
50 euros. 50 euros la docena.
50 euros.
No, pero en serio, ahora están carísimos.
Sí.
¿Cuánto cuesta media docena ahora? 5 euros.
5 euros.
10 euros.
10 euros.
11 euros.
11 euros.
11 euros la docena.
2 docenas. Vale, entonces me da 2. Muy bien. Muchas gracias. Tome.
Muchas gracias.
Muy bien. Lo siento, no tengo suelto.
Aquí tiene su cambio. Está todo bien, no se
¿Y
preocupe.
el ticket?
Ticket, sí, aquí tiene su ticket.
Muchas gracias.
A usted,
Pues muchas gracias.
que tenga
Hasta
un buen
luego.
día. Hasta luego.
And así de fácil.
Y así de
That's how
fácil.
you do it.
Así de fácil.
That's how you do it. When you want your fruit, your veg, when you want to get your fruit and your veg. And that's it. So, remember, the trick is me da, me pone. With that and with a por favor and gracias. And you're sorted. Yeah?
Eso es, muy bien.
Yeah. And when they say the money, just as a little tip before we go, when they say the money and you don't understand, which invariably happens, they'll say, tell you how much it is and you have no idea what they say. Just make sure you give them, think, well, it's got to be 10 euros, I'll give them a 20. Always give them more money than you think that it should be, and then you're all right. Happens
That's a
to me
good
all
tip.
the time. Even now, people go,
Or we can learn the numbers and then
no, but you can't hear it. It's not learning that I know the numbers, but sometimes
they
I
usually
can't
have
hear
like
it.
a little something you can look at.
Yeah.
No?
No, but in a
Oh, well,
in a
in a-
market
in a
you can't.
market
They're going to
outside,
tell you
no.
how much it is. You say cuánto es, you go "Sabalala." Well, it's not going to be 30 euros, and it's probably a bit more than 20. So I just give them 30 euros. They go okay. Sometimes it happens that I'll give them 30 euros, and then they'll give me 22 back. That thing.
Well, just
I
the other day he
overestimate
did that. It was something under. It was 10 euros, and he gave them 30, and I was like, "What are you doing?" She said 10 euros.
I'd heard 20.
You were like, "There you are."
I heard 20, but there, you see, that's when there's a noise, I can't hear. There was a lot
Internal
of
noise.
Okay, what? Bueno, chicos, muchas gracias por haber estado con nosotros.
Gracias, Gordon.
Y gracias a ti, Cintia, por venderme fruta.
Y huevos.
Y huevos, porque había huevos. Y tiene huevos, ¿eh?
Y
la
porque
chica.
no tenías.
Me faltaban.
Te faltaban huevos.
Vale, y
Y yo te
ahora
los he dado.
nos vamos.
Y nos vemos.
Hasta luego, adiós.
Adiós.